Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to another lesson with Mr. Fieck. Today is going to be the first one in a two-part review for Unit 7. Unit 7 was kind of the culmination of everything that you've learned in fourth grade, the biggest topics for taking away, and the four that we're going to go over in these two videos. Today we're going to cover standard algorithm multiplication and traditional long division. And then the next lesson is going to be dealing with some fraction and decimal reviews. Okay, so this again is like kind of the culmination of everything that we've talked about this whole year, honing in on a couple really important concepts to wrap up fourth grade and Unit 7. So let's look at the first multiplication problem. It says, we can hear the workers out mowing the lawn in the front of the school. There are two sections to mow. The first one is 24 feet wide and 49 feet long. The second one is 6 feet wide and 23 feet long. How many square feet of grass do they mow in all? So first one is write an equation that represents this problem and use letters to stand for the unknown or a variable for the unknown number. So maybe I'll come back to that. Molly got 1,000 square feet for her answer. Is Molly's answer reasonable? Why or why not? Use estimation to help her answer and use numbered labeled sketches or words to model and solve the problem. Show all your work. Okay, so the first one is 24 by 49 feet long. It says how many square feet? And this square feet lets us know right away that we're talking about area. How do you find area? Area again is length times width. So I would do 24 times 49, and that would give me the area of that. And I'm going to put that in parentheses because I need to add that to the other area of 6 by 23. And I'll put that in parentheses. And that's going to equal, I'll just put G for how much grass they need to mow. So Molly got 1,000 square feet for her answer. Is it reasonable? I mean, you could but I'm not going to focus on the estimation one. I mean, you could do 25 times 50, 20 times 50 plus that. I mean, 20 times 50 is going to get you 1,000 right there. So, I mean, I'm going to say probably not because she didn't even do the 6 by 23. So maybe that's what they're getting at there is they only did this estimate and forgot that one. So I'm going to say her estimate's probably not correct, but I'm more focused in on C and solve the problem. So I'm going to do one using a ratio table and one using standard algorithm multiplication. If you want to pause the video here, that would be a great time. Do the multiplication on your own and see if we come up with the right answer. So I'm going to set up 24 times 49 here, and I'm going to do that using standard algorithm, and then over here I'll do 6 times 23 using the area model. And again, use whatever, now that we've talked and you've been exposed and you have exposure to both, use what you feel most comfortable with as a mathematician that's most efficient for you. And then I'm going to do 20 plus 3 here. And I'll start there, let's see, 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 2 is 12 and a 0, so that's 120. So this would be 138 if I add it together. Now let's do 24 by 49. Let's see, 9 times 4 is 36. So I put my 6 and I carry my plus 3. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 3 is 21, and there's nothing else to multiply. So I put the whole 21 down. Now I multiplied the 9 by both of these numbers. So I'm doing a 4 that's in the tens place. So I go to the next row, start by putting a 0 here, and then I do 4 times 4 is 16. I'm going to kind of get rid of that so it doesn't confuse me. Carry my plus 1. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. And I have my bow tie made. I have all my things, so I add those together. 6 plus 0 is 6. That's 7. That would be 11. So now I have, this one is 1,176. Then it says, how many square feet in grass are they mowing off? But now I'm not quite done because I need to take my 1,000, 176 and add 138 for the other section to it to get my total. So 8 and 6 is 14. That'd be 8 plus 3 is 11. That would be 3, and that would be 1. So my answer, they have to mow 1,314 feet of grass in all. There you go, using the standard algorithm multiplication and area model. Again, whatever method works best for you. All right, then we're going to go back and review a little division, DMSD, long traditional division, long division, traditional division. Okay, so I'm going to put 304 divided by 4. Okay, so now DMSD, divide, multiply, subtract, drop. So I'm going to divide. Can a 4 go into a 3? Nope. So I'm just going to put a place filler here, 0. So I keep that. And then I'm looking at my first 2 digits. How many 4s can go into 30 without going over? Well, that would be 7. Okay, great. Did that. Now I multiply. What did I just write? My 7. I'm going to multiply that 7 times my 4 to get 28. Okay, great. Now I'm going to subtract. Well, I just wrote 28. So what am I subtracting the 28 from? The 30, which 30 minus 28 is 2. Great. And now do I have anything to drop? Yep, I have this 4 to drop. And I'm going to write it right here. And great. So now what did I just drop? My 4. Are all my place values filled? No. So I got to do it again. So now I have 24. What am I dividing? 24 by 4. Well, that's 6. Great. Now I just wrote my 6. So I'm doing 6 times 4 is 24. Great. Now I subtract. I just wrote 24. So I'm subtracting it from 24. That's 0. And then do I have anything left to drop? Nope. Is my remainder less than my divisor? Yep. Are all my place values filled? Yes. So that means I'm done. So how many times does 4 go into 304? Or 304 divided by 4 is 76. Okay, just quick, simple review on standard algorithm multiplication and traditional long division. Hope this helps. The next video, we're going to focus on reviewing some decimals and fractions to wrap up Unit 7. Make it a great day, boys and girls.